we are going to start with Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. Bresenham is the name of the scientist who generated this algorithm. Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So before I start with the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, the line drawing algorithm, this algorithm, it mainly depends upon the slope of the line. Why it is important? The slope is important. That part first we see, and then we will see the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. Now see here how we can write the equation of a line. Y is equal to mx plus c. We write the equation of a standard equation of a line is y is equal to mx plus c, where m is equal to slope of that line and c is equal to y intercept. Okay, how we calculate the slope of the line? M is equal to, if a line is from x1 y1 to x2 y2, the slope of the line is y2 minus y1 above x2 minus x1. Now this slope is very important to determine the or to draw the line in Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. I draw here one symbol. Okay, so how this slope or this m value is decide the line or the brightness of the line is important when considering the slope. If m is equal to, okay, which is y2 minus y1 upon y2 minus x1, which is also known as delta y upon delta x. If this delta y upon delta x is equal to 1, then the line is either horizontal, vertical, or at 45 degrees. So we can see here is at 45 degrees. And right here, this pixel, this pixel, this one, this one. Okay. In this way. If slope is 1, the line is always at 45 degrees. Now I consider another line here. Okay. Suppose I consider here the line from 1, 1, 0, 0 to 5, 2. Okay. I consider a line from 0, 0 to 5, 2. So here start from here and the last pixel is this one. Last pixel is this one. So I draw this line. Okay. So in that case, what is the value of f? Calculate y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. 2 minus 0, 5 minus 0. 5. Correct? So it is greater than 1 or less than 1 or equal to 1? It is less than 1. So when this slope is less than 1, how we identify the line? The angle is less than 45 degrees. Correct? When the line or slope of the line is less than 1, the angle is less than 45 degrees. Correct? So accordingly, I write here. If line is at less than 45 degree, then m is equal to, m is less than 1. M is less than 1. if line is less than 45 degree. Now I consider another example here. Example from 1 1, okay, to 5. Okay, 1 1 2 5. So calculate the slope here. 1 1 2 5. Okay, calculate slope here. M is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is the value? 5 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 4. Okay, what is it? It is greater than 1. Correct? This slope is greater than 1. And what we observe here? The angle is greater than 45 degrees. The angle is greater than 45 degrees. So the simple equation is here that if line is at greater than 45 degree angle, then M is always greater than 1. Now here we represent the line with the simple equation y is equal to mx plus c. Whether using that equation we can draw a line on the raster? No, it is not possible using the equation. I know the equation that y is equal to half x plus 2. Can I draw a line with this equation? No, it is not possible to draw a line with this equation. To draw the line on this raster image, what we need to here? We need to increase the value of x and y every time. We need to increase the value of x and y every time. Means this line value or the line equation, we call it as a vector. We call it as a vector. And actually how we draw a line? With pixels. Okay? We consider xy pixel first, then we increase it, and in this way we draw the line with the help of pixel. That is known as raster. That is known as raster. How we represent a line? Y is equal to mx plus c. That is we call as a vector. But using this vector line equation, it is not possible to draw a line. For that we need the pixel, which is known as raster. So conversion of this vector into raster is known as rasterization. Remember this definition. Conversion of the vector into raster is known as rasterization. Why? Because with the help of vector, we cannot draw a line on the screen. For screen drawing, we require the pixels. So conversion of this vector into this raster is known as rasterization. So with the help of this slope, I can write here, we need to increase the value of x and y every time. But how to increase it? There are three cases in that way. The first case is that, case number 1, if m is equal to 1, then the line is at 45 degrees. Means every time we need to increase the value of x and y both. Line is at 45 degree and that's why we need to increase x and y both. So if x is equal to 1, then x and y both increase every time. The example we have seen in the DDA. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 every time. It is increase both the values x and y. Why? Because the slope of the line is 1. Second, okay, if m is less than 1, means line is less than 45 degrees. So in that case, value of x will increase. Then value of x will increase. And every every time it increases the value of x, but y value will or will not be increased. Will or will not be increased. It depends upon the calculation and the algorithm. The value of y will or will not be increased. That we are going to see with example. And the third case is that case number 3. If slope m is greater than 1, then value of y will increase every time. And x value will or will not be increased. Will or will not be increased depending upon the value of m. So one example, simple example, we are going to see how it works. For that, we need that delta x is equal to x2 minus x1, delta y is equal to y2 minus y1. Step or length is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by, length is equal to maximum of these two. Maximum of delta x or delta y. Max of delta x, delta y, whatever. So x increment is equal to how much value we increase? Delta x divided by the length. And y increment delta y divided by length. Using the same DDA, we are using the same method. But in DDA, we increase both the values x and y. Here in decimal, if m is greater than less than 1, x will definitely increase, but y may or may not. If m is greater than 1, y will definitely increase, but x may or may not. In the DDA, what we have seen that in the while loop, both values are increasing. Now see here, with this, suppose there is a line, for example, x1, y1 with value 2, 4 and x2, y2 with values 8, 6. Now put these values over here in this equation. Calculate first delta x. Delta x, x2 minus x1, 8 minus 2, 6. Delta y, y2 minus y1, 6 minus 4, 2. Which is greater here? 6 is greater, that is our length. So length is equal to 6. Now x increment, I write here INC only. Delta x, what is the value of delta x? 6 divided by the length. 6 by 6, 1. And what is the y increment? First, x increment is equal to delta x divided by length. 6 by 6, 1. And y increment is equal to delta y divided by 6. That is 1/3. What is the slope of this line? It is also 1/3, which is less than 1. So here you can observe that x is increased by 1. Correct? Why? Because the slope is less than 1. When the slope is less than 1, the value of x will definitely increase. Y may or may not. Now 1/3. In the pixel, it is possible to find out 1/3 value? No. It is either 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 in this. The value in this way, factorial value, it is not possible to show in the rasterization. And that's why here we need to avoid this float. or try to avoid this float in Bresenham's algorithm by either increasing the value of y or not increasing the value of y. This kept the value of y as it is previous or increased by 1. 1/3 we cannot increase. Correct? And that's why it is not possible. So I draw here with the diagram again. Suppose this is a pixel with xk, yk. Next to xk plus 1. Yk plus 1. Suppose the first point here, the line goes from here. And after that, if I write small one, suppose the line is like this. Okay, it goes through this pixel properly. But what about this? Means xk and yk are correct. What about this? It is xk, but what about yk? Which one to be selected? This pixel or this pixel? Correct? This pixel or this pixel we need to select. Have you understood? Here, suppose these are the 4 pixels. The first pixel, this is selected. The next pixel we need to select. If the line goes this way, if the line goes in this way, so whether to select this one or whether to select this one. So if the degree is less than 45, this one is selected. Why? Because slope is less than 1. Means definitely x will increase. Y remains as it is. And if m is greater than, then we need to select because angle is greater than 45 degrees. So in that case, y will increase, x remains as it is. This will be selected. So y will increase, but x remains as it is. Have you understood? So the slope of the line is very important when we study the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. That is this. Okay. Now the next part. Okay. So when depending upon all these concepts, considering all these concepts, we are going to see the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So here the main goal of Bresenham's line drawing algorithm is to try to draw a straight line. The main goal of any algorithm that I told in the previous lecture also. The first goal of any algorithm is to try to draw a straight line. So once we draw a straight line, second goal is that its brightness should be constant. If the pixels are selected one by one and if the line is straight, then the brightness is always constant. If the pixels are not selected or increased every time per way, the line is not straight, then in that case, it minimize the brightness or change the brightness at every pixel. So to keep constant brightness, the line should be straight. And that is the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. First goal to draw a line which is straight with the help of CRT. We are drawing the line on CRT raster devices. So the algorithm seeks to select optimal raster location that presents a straight line. Here again the raster like this. The goal of the algorithm is that to select the pixels in the way that generate the straight line. Okay, optimal location, because every time it is not possible to find the perfect location. So optimal word is used there. So optimal locations that represent a straight line. To accomplish this, the algorithm always increment one unit, either x or y, depending upon the slope of the line. Either increase the value of x or y. If value of x is increased, then what about the y? Y is either 0 or either 1. Either increase by or kept as it is. Kept as it is, whatever the previous value. Either increase by 1 or kept as it is. So first we increase either x or y, and the second one, the increment in other variable. The increment in other variable 0 or 1 is determined examining the distance between the actual line and the nearest grid location. Actual line at nearest grid location. This is called error. See here in this diagram it is shown. This is the first pixel x and y. Start with 0, 0. And the next line goes like this. Now, which pixel to be select? Either select this one or either select this one. That is the question. Okay? And whatever in this one or this one, that is known as error. The actual distance between the distance between actual line and the nearest grid location. So this is actual line and this is the nearest grid location. That distance is known as error. Once again, in resonance line drawing algorithm, we try to select the optimal raster location that represent a straight line. For that purpose, we either increase the value of x or y depending upon the value m. Okay, either increase the value of x or y depending upon the slope of the line. Once we increase the value of x or y, what is about the other variable? Other variable may be either increased or kept as it is, 0 or 1. So the increment in other variable is determined by examining the distance between the actual line and nearest grid location. This is one grid location, 1, 0, and this is another 1, 1. Which one to select? It is known as, this distance is known as error. This distance is known as error. So remember this thing. If the equation is given here, is it visible? Yes. The equation. So here write the equation of this error or how to identify the error. If delta y by delta x, what is it? Slope. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So if it is greater than or equal to 1/2 and less than or equal to 1/2, error is greater than 0. Error is greater than 0 means error is positive. Why? Because this one greater than 1/2 means it is nearby this pixel. Greater than 1/2 means near to this pixel, and that's why plot 1, 1. Remember this error equation that we are going to use in the algorithm also. So how to find out the error, whether it is positive or negative? If the slope is greater than or equal to 1/2 and less than or equal to 1, then error is positive. And this slope is less than 1/2 and greater than 0, then error is negative, means select the 1, 0. This one. Means here, if error is positive, increase the value of y by 1. If error is negative, keep the value of y as it is. Clear? The simple. If error is positive, I write here. If error is positive, then increase y by 1. So 1, this 0, 0, it becomes 1, 1. X is increased in both the cases. Increase the value of y is depends upon this error. If error is positive, then increase the value of y by 1. If error is negative, then y remains as is. Zero remains as it is 0. If the error is negative. So that equation is very important, the error equation. So the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm is according to these all basic terms. Considering all basic terms, the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm is like this. If we know the basic term, then understanding the algorithm is very simple. Only you can write down this one. Okay, the initially what is given that there are end points are x1, y1 and x2, y2. Means starting point is x1, y1 and the end point is x2, y2. The in between points we need to find out, or the pixels we need to find out. Integer is the integer function which find out the integer value. For example, if the error term or any value is 3.5, it consider only 3. Then the x, y, delta x, delta y are assumed integer. E is a real number which may be a negative value. Then x is equal to x1, y is equal to y1. Initial point, suppose we draw a line from 0, 0 to 6, 6. Then initially x is equal to x1 and y is equal to y1. We are going to start to put the pixel. Means for example, suppose draw here, start from here 0, 0. Okay, that is x and y. Okay, next initialize E for non-zero intercept. So to initialize E, the formula used is E is equal to m minus 1/2. So how the m is calculated? It is delta y divided by delta x. What is delta y? y2 minus y1, and what is delta x? x2 minus x1. So using these two values, the m or the slope of the line is calculated, and using that slope, the E is initialized. Initial value of E, m minus 1/2. Then begin the loop from 1 to delta x. Means in this case, what is delta x? 6 minus 0, 6. What is delta y? 6 minus 0, 6. So this is ranges from 1 to 6. I is equal to 1 to delta x. That standard term is used here. In the DDA, what we have seen? I ranges from 1 to length. And what is the length? Which is the greater among these two? That is the DDA algorithm. But in resonance, it only consider directly I is equal to 1 to delta x. Okay. So 1 to delta x means in this example, it is 1 to 6. Set pixel x comma y, whatever the first pixel. What is the first pixel? x1, y1, the first point, starting point of the line. So x1, y1, it is printed here, or the set pixel. After that, check. Here we use the error term. If error is positive, then both x1, y1 is increased. If error is negative, only x is increased, y remains as it is. So for that purpose, while E is greater than 0, means error is positive. If error is positive, increase the value of y by 1. Increase it by 1. And E is equal to E minus 1. Again, initialize it to the next error term. Then end while x is always increase. Whatever E, positive or negative, x is always increase. And that's why x is equal to x plus 1. E is equal to E plus m. Okay. And then next I. Now 1, the next is 2. Whatever the values of x and y, set pixel there, is greater than 0, then increase the value of y. If a is less than 0, y remains as it is, directly increase the value of x. So every time it check the while condition, E is positive or negative. And accordingly, the pixels are selected, and these are using the set pixel. These are generated on the raster system. Okay. So this algorithm now we are going to see with example. The flowchart of the algorithm is given here like this. The simple that algorithm, the same is represented here with flowchart. Again here the condition I 1 to delta x and E less than 0. If s y is if E 0, then y is increase, otherwise directly increase the value of x. So where it is? So we are going to see one example here. Okay, consider the line from 0, 0. I write it here only so that you can understand it very well. Consider the line from 0, 0 to 5, 5. consider the line from 0, 0 to 5, 5. So what is x1 here? 0, y1 is 0, x2 is 5 and y2 is 5. Okay, so initial point is 0, 0, end point is 5, 5. Now put this value in this algorithm. The first x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. You can write separately. The initial calculations are x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, delta x is equal to x2 minus x1. So what is it? 5. Delta y is equal to y2 minus y1. So it is 5. So m is equal to m is equal to 1 delta y by delta x. Slope. So it is at 45 degree. Remember that. It's a simple to understand. Okay. So here I'm going to write here incrementing through this main loop. Initially what is E? M minus 1 half. Correct? So 1 minus 1 half, it is 1 half. Initialize the value of E with the equation m minus 1 half. So it is 1 half. Now begin with the main loop. So main loop I write here I set pixel E, X and Y. And here I am going to draw okay. So here begin with the main loop. So start with I1 to delta X. What is delta X? 5. So this loop is ranges from 1 to 5. This loop is ranges from 1 to 5. Start with I is equal to 1. So I write here initially it is 1 half. E is X is 0, Y is 0. Initially is 1 half. X is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. Now I is equal to 1. Now I is equal to 1. Next, set pixel x comma y. What is x and y here? 0, 0. Currently it is 0, 0. So set pixel 0, 0. So I write here 0, 0. Okay. So set pixel 0, 0. Next, E is greater than 0. Whether E is greater than 0? Yes, it is greater than 0. It is a positive, greater than 0. So if E is greater than 0, then Y increase by 1. So I increase the value of Y by 1. Calculate E. E is equal to E minus 1. What is E? 1 half. 1 half minus 1? Minus 1 half. So it minus 1 half and X as it is. Okay. So end while is end here. Next go for the this one. X is equal to X plus 1. So it is 1. What is the value of E here? E plus M. What is E? Minus 1 half plus M. M is 1. Minus 1 half plus minus 1 half plus 1. 1 half again plus 1 half or positive 1 half. So it is 1 half. Y remains as it is. See, once again I am explaining this loop here. Begin for this main loop. For I is equal to 1, set pixel xy, whatever the value of xy. Then whether check E is greater than 0. Yes, E is greater than 0. It is positive. Okay. So if it is positive, then increase the value of y by 1. It is increased here. E is equal to E minus 1. It becomes minus 1 half. Then x remains as it is. Next, end while x is equal to x plus 1. So 0 becomes 1 here. And then E is equal to E plus M. So E is minus 1 half plus 1 becomes 1 half. will look like a minus. Okay, 1/2. Y remains as it is. Now, next I. Increase the value of I by 1. So, I becomes 2 here. I becomes 2 here. Check next set pixel x comma y. What is x comma y here? 1, 1. I becomes 2. Set pixel 1, 1. So, it is here. 1, 1. Next, check value of E, whether it is greater than 0. Yes, it is greater than 0, and that's why y is equal to y plus 1. Y is increased by 1, that is 2. X remains as it is, it becomes minus 1/2. E is equal to E minus 1. So E is 1/2 minus 1, so it is minus 1/2. X increased by 1 and becomes 1/2. Now I is increased, next I equal to 3, I becomes equal to, then set pixel x comma y 2 comma 2, it is here. Then again check E is greater than 0, so increase the value of y. E is equal to E minus 1, then end while x is equal to x plus 1, then 1/2, then increase the value of I by 1, it becomes 4. Set pixel x comma y 3 comma 3, it is here. Again the next, E is greater than 0, so increase the value of y, it becomes minus 1/2. Then x is equal to x plus 1, it becomes 1/2. Increase the value of I, becomes 5. Set pixel 4 comma 4. Clear to you? Then next it is here. After this I write it here, minus 1/2, 4, 5, 1/2, 5, 5. But here, now what happens? I is equal to 5 already finished, so it comes out of the loop, and here it finish. And the pixel drawn is here 4 comma 4, the last pixel. Then I draw the line from here. The last pixel 5 comma 5 is not activated. Why? Because it is from 1 to delta x. If you want to activate 5, simply you need to change it from 0 to delta x.